Yarnivores, Fiber Spider, back again with another tutorial for you. And today I'm going to show you how to crochet this very lovely lacy trellis and fan shawl. Now, I found this pattern on Pinterest, and again, like a bunch of others I've done, I found it as a schematic. So I don't have a written pattern, but I wanted to translate it for you in this tutorial, and I hope you like it. And for this piece, which I'm still working on, I used Shawl and a Ball, and I'm actually on my second skein. No, I'm not sponsored, but I love the colors, don't you? And so I'm on my second skein, as I said, and this is the colorway Restful Rainbow. I don't know how restful it is, but it's certainly vibrant. I love it. So I'm into the second skein, and we've got all sorts of colors going on here. Love this yarn. It's so super soft. And for this piece, I used a size G crochet hook. And for the tutorial, I'm going to be using a little bit of the Red Velvet Caron Cakes with a size I hook. So you want to use a hook that will correspond with the weight of yarn that you're using. And this stuff is really fine, but ooh, it's so soft. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, so I have my size I crochet hook and my worsted weight yarn. And wanted to say that one of the really cool things about this pattern is that it is a 4-row repeat. So once you get into it, you should have no problem following along. Okay, so we're going to start with a slip knot and a chaining of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, okay. Then we are going to do a double crochet into the first chain that we created. Now, of course, you could always use a magic ring method or whatever method works best for you, but I like the starting method. Okay, so we did our double crochet, then we chain 3, and then do a double crochet into that same chain. All right. And then we're going to chain 4 and do another double crochet into that same chain. All right. And then, of course, you can always pull this nice and snug. And so that is row 1. All right, so for row 2, we're going to start by chaining up 3. Turn the work. And then into this chain 4 space, into this chain 4 space, we're going to do 5 double crochets. This chain 3 does not count. So going into the space, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Then, without doing any chains, we are going to do a single crochet into this center space here. So just going right in with a single crochet, like so. And then into this next space, we're going to do 5 double crochets. Again, no chains. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, okay. Then we're going to end row 2 by doing a a double crochet into the third chain from the bottom. So it's 1, 2, and 3 right into here. Right there. Going to do a double. And that's going to lock that into place. And so that is the end of row 2. All right, so for row 3, we're going to start by chaining up of 7. 4, 5. Hello. 6, 7. Okay, turn the work. Okay, so then we're going to skip this one here and the next one, and into this one we're going to do a single crochet. So we're skipping those first two right in there, going into that one with a single, and then chain 3, skip 1 double crochet, going into the next with a single crochet. So we're creating some arches here, the trellis. All right, and then we're going to do another chain 3, and then into this center single crochet that we did before, we're going to do a double crochet, then chain 3, and then do a double crochet into that same single crochet stitch, like so. And then we're going to chain 3 again, and then we're going to skip this double crochet and go into the next with a single. I'm just going to hold that out so you can see what I'm doing here. So we've got our big chain, little chain, our trio up top, and then we're going to chain 3 again, skip a double, go into the next with a single crochet. Okay. And then, last but not least, we are going to chain 4, and we are going to do a double crochet into this first chain here, into the top stitch, which is the third stitch, like so. All right, and excuse me, and that is the end of row 3. Okay, on to row 4. We are going to start by chaining up 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn the work. Okay, so into this first corner space here, we're going to do a single crochet stitch, like so, chain 3, and into this chain 3 space, do a single crochet, chain 3, into the next chain 3 space, we do a single crochet, chain 3, into the middle, top middle space, we do a single crochet, chain 3, into the next chain 3 space, we do a single crochet, chain 3, next chain 3 space, single crochet, chain 3. Into this corner space, we do a single crochet. And then we chain 4 again. And we're going to do a double crochet into the third chain from the bottom. All right. And that is the end of row 4. On to row 5. Start by chaining up of 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn the work. And just like the last row, we're going to do a single crochet into this first space. Chain 3. Single crochet into the next space. Chain 3. Single crochet into the next space. Chain 3. Single crochet into the next space. Okay, now we have reached the top center, so we're going to chain 3, then do a double crochet into that single crochet at the top there. Chain 3, do a double crochet into that same single crochet at the top. Chain 3, and then do a single crochet into this next chain space down in here. Again, I'll give you a good look there. You see? All right, and continuing on, doing a chaining of 3 into the next chain space. We do a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet into the next chain space, chain 3, and then a single crochet into this last chain space. Then we chain 4, and then we're going to do a double into the third from the bottom, like so. All right. And then we're going to do row 5, and that's really going to be the end of the repeat, because we have a set of fans down here, and then we have our trellis going on here. Next row is going to be fans. Be right back. Okay, also, a really great way of knowing where you're at is, so we have at the edge here, we've got 3 big spaces, 1, 2, and 3, okay? And so after 3 big spaces, that's when you do your fans, in case if you forget. So to start the fan, we start by chaining up of 3, turn the work, and then into this space, do 5 double crochets, two, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then into the next chain space, do a single crochet. Okay, into the next chain space, do 5 double crochets. That's 3, 4, and 5. Okay, into the next chain space, do a single crochet. Okay, so we've reached our 3 at the top. So into the rightmost here, do 5 double crochets. It's 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, into the top center, do a single crochet. And then into the leftmost, do 5 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Into the next chain 3 space, do a single crochet. Into the next one, do 5 double crochets. Three, 4, and 5. Okay. Into the next, do a single. And then into the last one, do 5 double crochets. Okay, and then into the third from the bottom, going to do another double crochet. This one right here. There we are. And that is the end of row 5. Now, when doing this shawl, this shell edge is going to be your finished edge. So you can do as many repeats as you want and have your lattice work in your fans as many times as you want, just doing this 4-row repeat. So it would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So I'm going to do another repeat so that it is nice and clear, because I'm all about clarity with you guys. All right? So let's get into another repeat, shall we? Okay. Okay, so we just did our shell row. So we need another open space just like we did down in here. So that's going to be chain 7. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay. Turn the work. And then we're going to do a single crochet, not into this one, but into, not into this one, because this is where we first started. Not that one, the next one over. So it's the third from the beginning. See? Chain 3. Skip a double crochet, go into the next with a single crochet, because we're creating our loops again. Chain 3. Okay, and we have to go over this bridge, so to speak. So we have to skip this one, the single crochet that we did, and the first double. So it's technically skipping 3 stitches, okay? Then going into the fourth with a single crochet, like so. Chain 3. Skip a double crochet, go into the next with a single crochet stitch. Chain 3. Then we have to skip these 3 again, going into that fourth one with a single crochet stitch. Chain 3, skip one, go into the next with a single crochet stitch. Okay, and then we're going to chain 3. Okay, and then into this center single crochet stitch, we're going to do a double crochet. Then we're going to chain 3 and do a double crochet into that same single crochet stitch. Okay, chain 3, skip a double, go into the next with a single crochet stitch, because we have to create our trio at the top again, like so. All right. Chain 3, skip a double, go into the next with a single crochet. Okay, and then chain 3 again. Skip to the 4th, 1, 2, 3, and 4 with a single crochet stitch. Chain 3. Skip a stitch, go into the next with a single. Chain 3. Skip to the 4th stitch, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Chain 3. Skip a stitch, go into the next with a single. All right. Then chain 4. And then do a double into the top 3rd chain on the last there. All right. And then we'll do the next round. Well, row, not round, row. All right, so we're going to start by chaining up 7. Okay, turn the work. Then do a single crochet into this first chain space, like so. Chain 3. Single crochet into the chain space here. Chain 3. Single crochet into the next chain 3 space. Chain 3. Single crochet into the next chain 3 space. Chain 3. Single crochet into the next chain 3 space. Chain 3. Another single crochet into the next chain 3 space. Chain 3. Okay. Single crochet into the next chain 3 space. Chain 3. Single crochet into this top empty space here. Okay. Chain 3. Single crochet into the next chain space. Chain 3. Single crochet into the next space. I know I must sound redundant, but just keep chaining 3 and doing a single crochet into each chain space. How about I leave it at that? All right, just keep working our way across. Oops. Okay, and we've reached our end, so single crochet into this last chain space, and then chain 4, and do a double crochet into the 3rd chain from the bottom. There we are. Ta-da! All right, so then we just need to do one more row of the lattice, and then we'll be able to do the fan stitch once again. So we chain up 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn that work into that first chain space, do a single, and then we keep chaining 3 and single crocheting into the previous row's chain 3 space until we reach the top center. And that's where we do our trio. Oops. Okay, one more. Chain 3. Okay, so as you can see, we reached the top, and so we're going to chain 3 and then do a double into that single crochet up top right there. So 1, 2, 3, and then do a double right in there, chain 3, do another double into that same stitch, and then chain 3. And then into that next chain 3 space, do a single crochet. You see? Okay. So then, down the other side, we're just going to continue on doing chain 3, single crochet into that chain 3 space. All right, almost there. Okay, into the last space here, do a single crochet, chain 4, and then a double into the third from the bottom. If my yarn will work with me, there we go. All right, so we have our 3 spaces on the edge there, and so then the next row is going to be another fan. So as you can see, really is quite lovely. You know, and the trellis is super lacy and super easy, and the fans give it a little dash. All right, so we'll do one more row, and hopefully by now you got it. And it's really quite easy in the sense that every other row is when you need to do your trio. See, we have a trio here, then we have a regular row, then we have another trio, and then we had our fan row, then we had another trio, then we had a regular row, and we had a trio, a fan row, a trio. So that's the other thing that you need to be aware of. You know, not just having 3 open loops and then your fan, but also it's every other row is you do a trio, okay? And that will totally help you remember the pattern. Helped me. All right, so one more row, and then that shall be done. All right, so to do one more of our fan rows, start by chaining up of 3, turn the work, and then do 5 double crochets into this first chain space. Okay, and then into the next chain space, just a single crochet. All right. Next space, do 5 doubles. All right. Next space, do a single. Space after that, 5 more doubles. Okay. Next space, a single. Space after that, 5 more doubles. Okay. Next space, a single. And then we have our 3 at the top. So onto the right one, we do 5 doubles. Three, 4, and 5. Okay, into the top middle space, we do a single crochet. Then into the left space, we do 5 doubles. Okay. Next space, we do a single crochet. Next space after that, 5 doubles. Two, 3, and 5. Next space, single crochet. Space after that, 5 doubles. Okay. All right, next space, single crochet. Space after that, 5 doubles. Okay. Next space, a single. And last space, 5 doubles. Followed by, in the third chain from the bottom, a double crochet. Oops. I will do this. All right, and there we go. And so then we have another shawl row, and I really love this edge. You know, I see absolutely nothing that needs improvement upon it. You can, of course, do whatever kind of edging you like, but I really love that edge. So then to continue, you would, of course, do your chaining up of 7. You would skip this one and this one going into that third stitch with a single crochet, skip one, go into the next with a single crochet, skip, 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 go into that fourth one with a single, and so on and so forth for the rest of your project. So it really is pretty simple once you get the hang of it, knowing where your three stitches need, the three openings need to be, and the fact that you need 3 openings before you do another shell stitch row. Okay, so once you get the hang of that, you can just whiz right along and make yourself a trellis and fan shawl. Absolutely lovely. And I wanted to do the shawl in a ball yarn because I love the the top-down shawls, and I wanted to give it a try with that. This would look absolutely lovely with the Caron cakes or any slow-changing color yarn, of course. Really, whatever you like. Here's another idea. If you're using a bunch of solid colors, what might be neat, actually, is when you are doing a row of the fans, do one color, and then when you're doing a row, the 3 rows of the trellis, do a different color. That could be really cool. Just food for thought. I love to give you guys options and inspiration however I can. So listen, my dears, if you liked this video, please hit the like button to show your support. I love doing these tutorials, and giving that thumbs up really means the world to me because it means I must be doing something right. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do so because I try to do videos as often as I can, coming up with new stuff for you guys and always hopefully finding it helpful. And if you have any questions, comments, what have you, do so in the comment section down below because I love hearing from you guys. I really do. And so listen, until next time, stay inspired, stay caffeinated, and above all, stay stitching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.